Hey guys, real quick, I know, video mania, like, should you spread them out? I come on here and shoot videos. There has been times where I just shot videos because I wanted to, but most of the time it's because I have a message to give. You just never know what's going to come out. That's the beauty part of it. We just never fucking know what's really going to show itself. But the reason why I came on this time, hello. You want to know what's weird? I saw 897. I don't know if that's my eyes. I want to say saw 897 subscribers when I was uploading my first video. And when I uploaded my second video, it said, I think, 882. And I was like, why did I see something totally different? I get right over to content when I go into my studio. I'll usually click on content right away, but sometimes the dashboard will show up beforehand. Anyway, that has nothing to do with any of this, but I came out here and maybe it's those numbers, 897 and 882. Maybe look those numbers up. Maybe that means something to you. Maybe you were born in August of 97. The 8th day of 1982 could be significant. Or the 8th month. No, 8th day of 82. August of 97. Interesting. Okay. So, my first video that I shot sitting outside, I believe I said something like waking up in a different world. But as I was sitting out here, I'm like, no. Waking up in a different energy. Same place, but a different energy. I heard energy signature. They're showing me the Matrix. When that one guy, what was his name? Frog, Toad. I don't know what his name was, but the girl in the red dress, right? She was a code. So they were showing me that. Like your energy signature. A code written into the matrix. Changing your frequency, changing your code in the matrix. You know, this is all metaphorical. Take it however, right? Everything is. You know, like I was talking about that, the order, the sin eater, reminds me of being like an empath in a way and taking on. Or if you're, a Reiki healer, can siphon stuff out of, takes energies, take that whatever from somebody and have it go through them and release it to the ground. Left hand takes in, right hand releases it. I personally don't like to do that. But it's something that we can do, right? So, it's a different, you woke up in a different energy. There's been a shift. It's like they're showing me like in a video game. When your character dies and then you come back, and it's giving me that movie, was it called A Knight's War? A Knight's something, where he went into the underworld or whatever they called it, where the demons, the demon lords or whatever are. But he was given a talisman that he gets 100 lives. And so if something kills him, then he comes back. So it's giving me that kind of energy as far as like a video game goes. When you die, you come back. So you come back fresh. Renewed. Then you can even correlate that to dying to self, being reborn, right? It's all this reborn stuff. Oh my gosh, that is freaking great. Now real clouds are coming. Man, I would love if I had a sunroof or moonroof or whatever you want to call it. Sunroof. Something feels different. I can't put my finger on it. You guys, what I was getting when I was pouring me some more coffee, getting ready to come out here, was, you know, when I got done uploading, you know, putting in all this stuff, clicking on thing, you know, to upload that last video I did. It's called Supernatural Sesh. Is the title, as the thumbnail. And I'm feeling this, something's shifting, something's changing, like I feel it like in the ethers, right? I feel like it's working its way back to you, babe, but it's working its way into our, yeah. So the white clouds just had other clouds that are darker cover it. And it's getting a little bit darker. The wind's coming. It's cooling down. So, right? The sun. And there's a storm to wash away. Cleansing. Water. Cleansing. To wash away. And then the sun will be out again. It's like washing away the darkness. Washing away the evil. Washing away the stuff that's gross. The dirt. We'll just call it dirt. Washing away the dirt. Then the sun comes back out to shine bright and illuminate the clean ones. The ones that have been washed clean. Wow. This is some crazy shit. But, you know, I was saying something about, wow, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, then we can go live. And then we could there could be no fuckery in between. We could just communicate with one another. I don't know if that's true about can't be fucked with, but there's something about the live, in person aspect. So if you got chill bumps or you got your sign or your eyes water, you know what I mean? Whatever your sign is, maybe it's both of those. When you get those chills or something happens or you hear whatever it is, you'll get a sign. Then you know you're part of that collective, the part of us that will be come together right now and follow me, right? Our next leg of the journey I just got. Our next happening, the happening. The great gathering, the coming together, then sent out 2 by 2. Yes. Ooh. So, whether my subscribers are here for fuckery or for actual, I'm hearing believers, whatever, you always know I'm not channeling, I'm receiving. I don't know why they want me to say it that way, but I receive. Well, because it's not just in one way, that's why. Maybe you have a hard time defining what it is you do, what your gifts are. Because it's not just one box. It has many boxes, right? It's like many faces. It's like wearing many hats. You have many gifts. You know, that's why they tell me I'm a receiver. A receiver of whatever needs to be received, to be spoken, to be, you know, regardless of how that works. The balancing out. Here comes the sun. Shining bright again. See, the cloud passed over. The sun is shining. Yesterday I saw a wasp flying around, but it had legs that were so long. And I meant to look that up because they were big, though. I've seen a picture of somebody else having these things, and I began to wonder, is that really a wasp? Because it had long legs, and it just looked different. So maybe that was a fairy. I don't know. So maybe somebody out here believes in fairies. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you've seen a fairy when you were young. Remember. You'd forgotten about it. Remember. Yesterday I received the queens. The queens are ready. They are awakening their kings, bringing back to life. I just got chills. Chills starting at the bottom of my legs, coming up. So that's like a resurrection, they just told me. Usually I get it going down my back, but when I spoke of that, it's like they're getting feeling in their legs, in their feet, and in their legs, and it's moving up. So the kings, the kingdom spouses, they're awakening. You're resurrecting them from their dead souls, right? Not actual unalived, but on a different level, okay? I just heard, and it can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. And little did you know, it was been on your shoulders this whole entire time, queens. It's getting hot now. Woo, Nelly, it's getting hot. Oh, there's a Nelly out there. Somebody. It's hot under pressure. We know what you did last summer. So I've been getting a lot of, and actually yesterday I was sitting out here and I didn't do it, but so yesterday I did write on a board some initials, and actually you can go from A to Z, and every name you can think of is on that list. I kept getting names and names and names and names and names. All kinds of names, and they just said pretty much A to Z. So everybody's getting what they have reaped. Everyone's getting what they have sown. Everyone's reaping what they have sown. Yeah, everyone's getting what they have reaped. Okay. Here comes the wind. Thank you for cooling me down. I was getting hot. Cloud cover a little bit. Cooled it off immediately. So it's getting hot in here. It's getting close. The fire's being turned up. The heat. It's heating up. Coming to fruition. But yeah, everybody's getting what they deserve. What they deserve? Okay. And that goes for both sides of the coin. The skeleton side. But not everyone's going to leave their human. Some people have done things that are so bad that they have to live with what they've done. It may be whatever they wanted for anyone here in the collective. They're going to get that. But it may come in the forms of their loved ones. That's very sad. It's very sad. Because those are the innocents. That's really sad. It's because they do things to your children, to your parents. You reap what you sow. You get what you call. Just sort of stay on the narrow path. Follow it. Crooked eye. Crooked eye. How does that saying go? Anyway. I wish I could see all the clouds, because images are in clouds a lot. I see a lot. I see some vertebrae. I see the dismantling. Not quite. They couldn't quite get him together. The tall one, the dark one, almost looks like it has wings, almost looks like a vampire, like a devilish, like a, not so great. The winged one, the dark winged one. 3 years ago, he was almost complete. I saw him in the clouds, and I said, I'll be here waiting for you. Come on, bring it on, bitch. Bring it on, bitch. I just got, they throw things out there to see your level of spirituality, or of consciousness, of what? Of your spiritual knowing. And maybe that's why we receive, maybe that's why we receive our things in so many ways that they cannot capture one way. And sometimes when we receive things, it doesn't mean it's a blessing. Some of our signs shows us that, yes, your intuition is right. That person is down for the clown. Their devilish ways. It's still a sign from heaven. But your discernment, they're showing me that discernment card from the messages from the mermaids. Your discernment is what is crucial, I heard. I was going to say most important, but they said crucial. Is the most crucial. You woke up in a different energy. That's what changed. And you know, when the time is right, it can't be stopped. It'll be at the perfect moment. Just know that. You guys that are on this next leg of the journey, that are the 2 by 2, that are the disciples, that have your special mission, that have your warrior spirit, that have your ancient one soul that is awakening and emerging little by little. Because if it happened all at one time, you could maybe break your mind. The human part of you. I heard it's all been a trap. But whatever. We're not going to fuck all that shit. But those of you that are down for that, you know, that are on this part, you know, we will reach the point, and for some reason it's 1,000. We will reach a point, because I don't know if I've lost or gained. I don't know. I don't keep track anymore. For a little while I did, but I don't. Only because I can never remember from day to day how many subscribers I have. It's anyway, something about 1,000. So they'll come. They'll come, but see, they have to be guided here on their own accord. Right? Shadow banned. Not liking, not really saying anything, not sharing, you know what I mean? Trying to hide our content, trying to hide what we have to say. It's meant that way, you guys. It's meant that way. That's why we don't do a bunch of crazy things. We just do it this way, because it's a soul calling. I appear when they are ready and I don't know the timing of that. I don't need to know the timing of that. I just need to keep going forward. And that's a message for you guys. We just keep going forward. So the ones that are meant to find my videos are the ones that find it. Especially when I'm hard to find. Especially when I'm hard to find. That makes it so much more. It's meant that way. So, we'll know when 1,000, I heard 1,000, something about 1,001. 1,001 days? 1234. No, 1235. 1234, but 1235, 1,001 days, hours. Maybe it's been 1,001 years you've incarnated. But we'll know, because one day we'll just be in it. One day we'll just be in it. We'll be in the purpose. We'll be in the next part. We'll be in the next level. And you can feel it. It's coming. You feel it. Ciao. I love you guys. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Until we meet again. Peace.